Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dave from twoaveragedudes.com. Mike will chime in a second. So, everything's playing out just as we said. You know, she's saying this, he's saying that. He said, she said, the whole works. And, you know, I can't believe Trudeau's camp is trying to justify this as preventing an economic hit as well as protecting jobs. Now, that may be true to a point, but, you know, it seems like this SNC Lavalin has proven to be a corrupt business. And by Canada trying to save it and promote it and everything else, other countries around the world are going to look at it and say, I don't want to do business with this company. Like, why would you do business when they're doing that sort of stuff with them, right? And as for jobs, if that place closed, I'm sure they'd find work in other entities that are doing the same thing. Like, you know, the next business that's there will grow. And I think that's the way everything happens. When one business closes, like GM, people are going to find jobs. They will. They may not be in the field that they were working in before, but they'll find jobs. Now, the big thing that bothers me is the protection of Quebec by Trudeau. And him saying, you know, basically, the end justifies the means, you know, and how his government is going about dealing with this. Like, there's issues with how he's dealing with it. It's very secretive, very backdoor stuff. And even when he gets called out, even when there's evidence of a wrongdoing, he just fluffs it away. And, you know, everybody's calling for him to resign, and he's going, no, because I didn't do anything wrong. In his eyes, in his warped reality, he's thinking he's done nothing wrong. Now, as Canadians, if we ever tried to do what he did in any type of aspect of business or anything like that, we wouldn't have a business very long, would we? We'd likely be up on charges. We would have all sorts of problems. And he seems to be skating around the whole thing. And this is so wrong. Now, I'm gonna make sure that there's a little in the description part that there's a part that it's an online petition to get Justin Trudeau to resign. Now, he's not going to resign. He's not. He's going to ride this out right to the very bitter end. But what you have to do as a voter is not forget what this clown has done to the country. Not forget the lies that he has tried to tell everybody. Not forget the cover-up of this whole SNC Lavalin and Jody and all that sort of garbage. And not to forget that he values Quebec over the rest of Canada. Mike, what do you got to say?
Dave, you know, this is funny. Every day there's a new part to this thing that just shows up. You know, the Liberals just keep pressuring and saying that it was all about jobs, jobs, jobs. They did this because of jobs. Okay, well, just today, they extradited the CEO of Huawei, Miss Ming, to the United States. Did they think about jobs then? You won't believe the amount of jobs we lost in this country when China gives the ramifications to us for actually extraditing her to the United States. Okay, we rely on a lot of China imports. There's a lot of jobs that are created because stuff comes in from China and we can sell it here. There's going to be a lot of job loss because of that. So jobs weren't thought of then. The point I want to make right now is that, you know, Justin Trudeau keeps saying that Canada is economically prospering. There are tons of jobs, low unemployment. So in a country of 25 million people, 9,000 jobs can be absorbed, no problem at all. Okay? So the economy is doing so well that we shouldn't be so worried about these jobs. Maybe these people won't have, like Dave said, the same type of job, but there'll be another company that steps up to do all these bidding and all this, you know, engineering work and all the government contracts. The concern for Trudeau in that is if it's not SNC Lavalin, okay, it'll be a company probably in another province. So Quebec will lose these jobs. And it comes right down to the fact that this is all about Quebec and saving Quebec and saving the jobs and all that stuff in Quebec. Nothing to do with anything else. The hundreds of, you know, tens of thousands of jobs we're going to lose because we just shipped, you know, the CEO of Huawei down to the United States. Those are going to be all across the country. So that's why Justin Trudeau doesn't care that we're losing them. You know, they're not the majority in Quebec. you know, he's made the best point of all, Justin. He says Canadians will have a clear choice in the next few months. It's perfect. Like Dave said, we just got to remember this stuff. And when it comes time to make your clear choice later in the year, let's make sure we make the right choice. No more of this, he's good looking. No more of this, he brought us weed. No more of this today, you know, everybody who had a pot charge from before is now, you know, it's gone and been abolished. None of that stuff. Look at what he's really done, okay? All the damage he's done, how he's made us a laughingstock in the world, put us in billions of dollars in debt, and lied to our faces many, many times while he broke the rule of law. All right, guys, check out our website, 2averagedudes.com. And let us know what you think. Fill out our polls and surveys. We're also on Twitter making a blast now at 2averagedudes2. And we'll catch you next time, guys.